You're listening to the Midwest's most dangerous podcast, Lockpod, Left of Center podcast, coming to you live from the Nika IBEW Powered Indiana Lake County studio. This is season 18, episode 6.
Friday.
Yes.
Here we go.
Yes, sir.
It smells good in here. What for once?
Is that lilac?
It's lilac.
We have those in front of our house.
I have a big lilac bush in my backyard. It's the same way. It's smelling so good right now.
This is the time of year. It
yeah.
Smells so good. I know. Jill,
it's relaxing me.
I know. Jill, brought it into the studio, so... And if you're looking at the shot, it looks like Kevin's inside of a lilac bush.
I'm inside a lilac bush.
Will lilac survive how cold it is in this room?
I know, right, John?
Do they survive
I put the
freezing
heat
temperatures?
On.
Okay.
What?
It's not
in your office?
It's not very.
You guys bitch if it's too cold, it's too hot.
No, I don't remember.
We've never said it was too hot.
I never remember it being too hot.
No.
I remember freezing my ass off. That's about it. Kevin hates NIPSCO.
Well, this time of year, it's hard to regulate, honestly. It's like, do you put the air on? It's going to be 75 today. Do you put the heat on? You know, it's 51 in the morning.
The Polak in me respects you for turning it off.
Thank you.
Nice.
Thank you.
Racist.
The NIPSCO bills are high, man.
Is that racism?
Polak?
Yeah.
To myself?
Ethnism.
I don't think
she said it to herself. You can say it about yourself.
Oh,
yeah.
It's like...
Jill's part Polish. I'm part Polish. So I can say Polak,
man.
right?
I think
I
that
have
works.
some Polish in me.
Yeah.
All right.
My wife's 100%er.
So can you say it?
All the time.
I don't think he can say it.
I do. No, I don't say. I make Polish jokes with her though. I mean, it's fun.
Why not?
She makes Irish jokes. She makes Irish jokes about me. About my manhood,
well,
so
fine,
it's
then.
fair game.
Oh, my God.
What are you talking about?
I don't know if that's an Irish joke.
It is an Irish joke.
Sure.
Okay. Irish are supposed to have incredibly small hands. What?
And big shirts, by the way. Look at that shirt.
If she points and laughs at it, I think it's just...
It's
yeah, she
universal.
does,
that would be
that
bad.
would suck.
That would be really demeaning.
We would not be married if that happened. I promise you. I'm already sensitive about that. So
I like that shirt, by the way.
thank you.
That is solid.
It's like a 5X.
It
I ordered it from China, so I overcorrected because I was like, oh, I've done this before.
Oh, yeah.
Get the Chinese shirt. I
Or
ordered
the
my normal
underwear.
size.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Chinese underwear, famous.
Yeah, we've had
the famous Chinese
you've had
underwear.
bad luck with Chinese
you
products.
can't get it right. So then I'm like, okay, I'm going to autocorrect. I'm
Okay.
going to order a 2X because I'm normally a 1X, right? So I order it, and it's like a friggin' 5X. It comes, it's like these guys can't get it straight.
But then, I've seen you order an XL before, and it comes like a medium.
Yeah, like those underwear. I ordered my normal size. They squeezed the freaking life out of me.
That's
My
like,
boys went on break.
That's like
You did not
women
wear those.
buying jeans.
Yeah.
No size is ever correct in every store.
Why
Wow.
don't they just have a universal size?
That makes too much sense.
I agree. We need to get. President Trump was talking with President Xi yesterday. He could have brought this up.
Could have.
I know.
Your
This is
exports
bullshit.
are missized.
I'm freaking buying shirts and they're like off size. I can't wear this.
That's an important deal for American consumers.
I know. I think it's a Chinese plot.
They want
do
to make you get fatter.
Yeah.
You
Either
gotta
that,
fit
get
yourself
fatter,
into this.
or you have to buy another shirt.
Mhm.
It's like, oh,
Oh,
you thought it was cheap.
Because good luck returning it to China.
Oh, dude, this ain't going.
Could you
back.
imagine?
Yeah.
I'd like to return this shirt for another size.
Slightly worn. I wore it once on the show. That's it.
And imagine what they coated it in before they shipped it over here.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Tom's skin is peeling off
Well,
underneath.
What kind of virus is on that thing?
Oh, great.
Yeah.
I was
Could be.
I was gonna wear this to see No Doubt. I'm thinking about it.
COVID.
That'd be
is
a
very-
great shirt for No Doubt.
I would be.
Okay. All right. I'm in.
Mm-hmm. I love it.
Even though it's way incredibly too large for me, I'm still gonna do it. It's something about having a baggy shirt in a really hot environment. I don't like being something clinging onto me. So
Right,
this
for
would be
sure.
good, and it's
Yeah.
a button down, so I can.
And it looks like sheen, so it's comfortable.
Is it
Yeah.
breathable or is it just nasty, like
We're gonna find out.
polyester? You're
We're
gonna
I don't
gonna
know.
find out.
I think it is sort of polyester. I don't know. I didn't check. It does feel polyester-ish. Why? Could that be bad?
Well, it wouldn't be
it's not
breathable.
gonna breathe.
Well, I'm going to be in the sphere, so.
I'm sure the temperature will be fine there.
Right. So.
Wouldn't
I'm going
know.
to see No Doubt.
Unlike the studio.
Yeah. It's freaking freezing in here, dude.
I'm sweating.
You need to do something about that. It's like, I was talking
You're
to
sweating?
Yes, I'm hot.
I was talking to NIPSCO yesterday. I'm going to bring you up.
Bring me up.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Tell them.
Guys like Kevin Smith are trying to cheap out on their bills.
Trying to ruin your revenue.
Yeah. I was talking to the CEO.
And did you tell him there was a crisis?
With the lack of heating in your office? No, I did not bring that up. There was other more pressing issues we were talking about, believe it or not.
Kevin, I turned the heat off in my house 2 weeks ago.
Thank you.
My heat is off and on in this time of year.
That's what I'm saying.
I know.
That's exactly my point.
But this is an office. You can't freeze everybody out. The girls are going to have blankets today.
They have their own heaters at their desks.
I
if they
know,
need 'em.
dude. And it's
What
probably
is wrong with you?
so. Like the funny
Fire
thing
hazard.
is, you go around the office. Everybody's got space heaters, right?
Right,
And
so
Kevin
it's
thinks
my
he's
electric
saving.
bill.
I know,
right.
and the space heaters are way
I've
less
thought about
efficient.
that.
I know.
Yeah. You figured it out.
Hey.
If did you on your way in? Did you
Yeah.
happen to see anything funny going on?
I thought the Dunkin' Donuts was getting robbed. I did. I was driving, and I was briefed on this. And I was driving by. I'm like, God dang it! There's like 15 cops in front of Dunkin' Donuts, right? And I drove by, and then I saw my chief of police standing on the roof and then I remembered, cop on a roof. I forgot all about this.
This is kind of a cute little thing that these guys are doing for Hammond Police Department doing for Special Olympics. If you're around Hammond today from 7 to 9 a.m., so basically now.
Now.
We're
Yes,
gonna miss
right
it.
now.
Mhm.
7410 Kennedy Avenue, 7334 Indianapolis Boulevard, and 7935 Indianapolis Boulevard. Hammond Police are raising funds for Special Olympics, but it's a little funny that they're at a donut shop. But maybe that's part of
It's
the...
not going to help with the jokes.
No, it is not going to help with the jokes.
I know.
There's some guys right outside the Dunkin' Donuts.
Not on a roof?
Not on a roof. We have a
They're
roof
not-
photo.
no,
there we
they're-
go.
Oh, they're on a roof. Believe me, I drove by.
There we go.
There's another one.
I drove
It's
past the
legit.
Munster
There
one.
we
They were
go.
not on the roof.
The what one?
Oh.
The
Oh, is that
Munster one right
Steve?
here?
Yeah.
Not on the roof.
That is Steve.
Is that Kellogg?
He better be.
There's our
listening to
business
Lock-
manager.
He better be listening to Lockpod.
He's on a roof.
on a roof?
He should be broadcasting it. Did he bring a speaker?
I know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would have been nice. That would have
know.
been good thinking by our business manager.
Can someone explain the concept?
A
Where did
bus-
this come
a business or
I saw
this?
Jill. Jill's way more in touch with what's going on. Okay,
Yeah.
this sort of reminds me of something I've observed recently on social media. There was a thing in downtown Chicago where on the roof of the Chicago Theater they had these robot-looking things, and it's an advertisement. And then all of a sudden now it's cop on a roof, and I'm like, that's sort of like the thing I saw
Yeah.
on social media. I don't know if they're related.
This is not a new thing.
Would it
This is pretty common. I think it gets done at least once a year.
really?
I don't know that Hammond's ever done it before.
Okay.
But you know it rhymes. Cops and donuts, and you don't normally see.
Cops and donuts rhyme.
Well,
Yeah.
we're cop on a rooftop.
Cop on a
sorry.
rooftop.
Like
Cop
all
on
of
a
us are
rooftop.
like,
And then donuts.
it
all
doesn't
goes
rhyme though.
together.
It-
Cop,
Cop
on a rooftop.
Oh,
Cop top.
okay.
There
All
we
right.
go.
I know it took me a while too.
Because I was saying
like,
cop on a roof.
and I was thinking
Yeah,
cop and
that's
donut.
why it doesn't work if you don't put
Cop on a
top
rooftop. Okay.
Like
all
cop
right.
in a parking lot. I mean, that kind of rhymes too. Like, just put him in a parking lot.
Copping a lot.
Is it a Special Olympics thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
So they're raising awareness.
That's
You
nice.
see something on a roof, it catches your eye.
It does. It caught the mayor's eye.
Well,
Well, the place was
yeah.
getting
It caught
robbed.
my eye because they had 15 cop cars pulled in front of it. I thought somebody was getting like I thought the place got robbed. I did.
I
So.
hope that doesn't deter people from going.
I know.
Like-
It's like a crime scene.
Right.
You guys are making
Well,
it look way too
I guess
much.
I'm
like,
not getting my coffee today
yeah,
this morning.
I'm gonna avoid that Dunkin' Donuts. I'm going to Munster Donut today.
But there's a bit of a competition going on from what I heard between the cops. 'Cause
Oh.
There's three different locations.
All right.
Yeah, 3 different locations. All I know is Jeff Long, chief of police, is at the Kennedy Ave by the expressway location,
Okay.
Yep.
and there's this competition on who's going to raise more money where.
Okay.
Oh.
Let's go through the 3 locations
Yeah.
and then we're gonna make bets.
Yep,
Okay. Which one? So we got the Kennedy Avenue.
Kennedy Ave. That's the one I'm rooting for.
Okay.
I don't know who's at each. Here,
I don't know
listen.
who's
This
at the
was
other
a
one.
missed opportunity. You should have told us who's at each location.
Agree.
And
Yeah.
you should have
Good
been
point.
talking shit.
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah,
good point.
true.
Yep.
So that's
But
the one right off
I-
of the
I'm
North
going based
Kennedy
off-
Avenue exit.
Yep.
I think even though the Chief's on the roof of one, that doesn't really make a difference. I think it's really going to boil down
Location.
to what's the best location.
Location.
So, and then the other one is that 7300 Indianapolis Boulevard?
That's the one down by the wheel, like a little
Yeah,
bit.
and then
over there.
7900 Indianapolis Boulevard.
That's the one by the White Castle and the.
Okay.
Oh.
over
All right.
Oh, I
by,
think that one. That one is the easiest to get in and out of,
Near
and the
Cabela's.
line will not back up like.
Which one?
Totally,
The one
by
on the-
Cabela's over
Okay.
there.
All right.
Good
But I
point.
So,
think the
Joe,
one
that's
at-
the one you're going with?
I think so. I think maybe.
Okay.
I think
Who?
maybe.
What are you going with, Kev?
I'm going with the one on the boulevard, the 7300 one, though, because I
Okay.
think that gets a lot of business.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
but
because it's
if-
in near neighborhoods and
but-
stuff, people on their way to the
Mhm.
But
office.
that line's always backed up onto the
I
boulevard.
agree with that.
And
That's what I'm
Kennedy's
saying.
too.
I'm turning around. I'm
Kennedy
not-
can't. Yeah.
Which one are you going with, John?
I want to go with Kennedy, but Jill makes a good point. That one, I don't think it can handle the flow of even if people wanted to get in there and donate. It's
Okay.
just too
Especially since it's only a 2-hour window.
Okay, so John and Jill are both going with the new $7,900 block of Indianapolis
small. No, I'm
Boulevard.
still staying with Kennedy.
Okay,
John's on
John's on
Kennedy.
Kennedy.
Yeah.
Jill's with 7,900 block of Indy.
Uh-huh.
Kevin's going with 7,300 block, and I'm going with Kevin on this one.
All right.
Because you know why?
I want to know who's at each of them.
It doesn't. I don't know if
Doesn't
it
matter.
matters. Being honest, I think 7,300 is the oldest one. It's got the most established audience, and it's just like people have grown up in that area going to that Dunkin' Donuts. It's like part of their morning routine. 7,900 is the newest one. I think that's going to struggle. 7,400 is newer than 7,900, but so I'm going with 7,300 with Kevin.
All right, see what happens.
And I don't even know who's on the roof there. I'm just.
I do not either.
Inquiring minds want.
I do want to know.
Oh,
They'll
wow.
put it in.
I
Make
think
sure-
they should-
Anything in chat, John?
They should like.
There is.
Steve, where you at, man?
They should play like the YMCA and do dances.
Oh, I love
Oh,
that
yeah.
idea.
Absolutely.
Hey man,
We can do better next year. Next year, this will be better.
I like it.
Yes.
Yeah.
What's insurance look like for something like this, Kevin?
Probably none.
Dude, if any of them, if they fall off the freaking roof, I'm gonna be so pissed. All right, dude.
Mayor, we had a couple injuries. We gotta-
I hate to embarrass Kevin again, but his damn fly's down again.
Oh my god.
No, it's not.
It is, dude.
Oh
How
my
is that
Yeah.
possible?
It's like, come on, dude. Are you hitting on me?
Oh my god. That's so bad. I'm telling you, it's a problem.
I think that's some childhood trauma. or
No,
something.
I am. That's embarrassing.
Live
Oh
in
my
front of millions.
How does
It's
that
all right.
happen? It's
It's
just
all right.
not, my brain is. Just,
Kevin just wants me to see it.
Yeah.
He's like,
Hey,
it's a
Tom,
perfect site. Hey,
I'm going like
check
this.
Me out. Check me out. You see anything? You see
Dude, you're totally getting
Oh
pulled by
god,
TSA
that
when
is
you
so
go. You're
embarrassing.
gonna get flagged, man.
Kevin's in a bush with his fly down.
Man.
Anyway,
With your binoculars.
Kevin, next time you
Yes.
do it, I won't say it live on the air.
Just
I promise.
point, just a big arrow.
Yeah.
Kelly Mickey
Oh,
is also
God.
at the Kennedy Ave location. That's
Nice.
that's a hot location right
Lieutenant
there.
Mickey.
Okay.
Yeah, those are heavy
We're-
hitters.
I know they're heavy
Yeah.
hitters. I think tradition outweighs. That's why I'm going with 7,300.
What? Anything in chat, John, about that?
Yeah, I just said.
Just that Kelly
Oh,
Mickey
just
thing.
Kelly Mickey. That was it. Okay.
And people saying they've already went and
Oh,
donated,
nice.
so it's from 7 to 9. It's going on right now. So
I picture Kevin in a serious trial, like giving a closing
That would not
argument.
happen.
He stands up in front of the jury and his damn fly's like hanging down, and nobody hears a word he
not gonna
says because they're
happen.
looking at his fly the whole time.
Yeah, that's why I lost that trial. I'll tell my clients.
He's like, Kevin's client's like, Kevin, your fly's down.
I think it's on purpose.
Your Honor, this is really hard.
I know this is a hard decision, ladies and gentlemen. Oh boy, that's bad. All
I'm
right.
standing tall.
It's consistent. I'm standing tall.
Anyway,
It's consistent. Season 18 has a theme.
It is. Yeah,
Every
my
Friday.
fly's down every
My
Friday.
fly's
Yeah.
down. By the way, I've known
Fly
Kevin.
down Friday.
Fly down Friday. I've known Kevin for 30 years,
Decades,
25.
yeah.
And this is the first time I've noticed the problem.
I'm getting
I think
old.
I think it's an age
I'm
thing.
getting old.
He's starting to let his nose hairs grow too.
No, I'm trying not to do
No,
that.
never
Just let him
that
flow
or
out.
ears. No.
The
no.
nose hair flows out and then becomes part of your mustache.
Let me know if that happens.
Oh.
Oh.
It's like
Please
one
don't-
nose
please
hair
don't
mustache.
let me happen. Don't let that
do
happen
you have a
to me.
trimmer? Ear
Uh,
trimmer, nose hair trimmer.
I just
course.
usually do it when I
Bikini.
get my hair cut. Usually they do it for me. So.
Seems like a long time to go between nose trims.
I don't have a lot of hair problems. I really don't.
Really?
So no, I mean a little bit, just like some peach fuzz on my ears and stuff, and
I'm a hairy.
Yeah.
I'm not hairy. But I have a lot of hair.
Chad is making
oh god,
Zipper
don't even
fly
let me,
down
don't
jokes.
even let me know. It's
he is firm
Bad
on his
enough.
decision.
Kevin, you gonna fly down anywhere soon?
I'm flying out tomorrow.
You're flying down where someplace?
Yes, tomorrow.
Yeah.
Anyways, we have a show to do.
Having a ball here at Black Pod.
Just one.
Yeah. You didn't know that about Kev? It was a horrible childhood accident. We call him Uno.
Lieutenant Governor Beckwith has been in the news
Kevin's
lately.
like, let's stop talking about my fly.
Not
I
talking
don't know what
about
else
my
to
ball.
say.
Yeah.
I'm embarrassed. It's
Speaking of
terrible. I can't
testicles.
believe I had it down
Speaking
again.
of testicles.
Speaking of, I thought you were going to say speaking of dicks.
You said it.
Lieutenant
That
Governor.
should be the name of the show. That's
of
on the
dicks.
short list. Speaking of
His
dicks.
name's not Richard.
That's a finale title.
Yeah, right.
Leave it on for the off season.
We keep it up. This could be our finale.
It's the title for every episode this season.
Keep it up, Kevin.
Yes,
Keep it up.
I'm trying.
I like it. Keep it up, Kevin. That's got to be one. That's got to be it.
Oh boy.
All right.
Um,
It's always fun when we can make fun of somebody.
absolutely.
Yeah.
We have a good time here. Why not?
Let's talk about the lieutenant governor.
It's a couple, actually, two really interesting stories about the lieutenant governor, Micah Beckwith, who seems to always get himself in the news for one reason or another. One of them is that he believes chemtrails may be harming Hoosiers.
Chemtrails, no, when a jet goes through the sky, the chemtrail is the line that
Contrail,
contrail.
right.
It's the line it leaves in the sky. And it's the hot exhaust of the airplane, leaving the airplane, interacting with the extremely cold environment of the upper sky, whatever they call that, and it leaves that trail, that white tail that follows the jets across the sky. Now, this is what our lieutenant governor's thinking about. Instead of running the state of Indiana, he's worried about those chemtrails?
Contrails becoming are actually chemtrails. Yeah, he believes the contrails may be chemtrails.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yes.
I
He
don't
thinks that
disagree
there's-
with him. I'm
he's
just gonna
saying
start this by saying that.
Really? Hold it. You think that like Southwest Airlines is spraying us?
I didn't say that,
Okay.
but
Lieutenant-
I believe there are planes that have some chemtrails.
So,
Don't
Lieutenant,
laugh, dude. This is like a
You're
thing.
like you're talking about like cloud seeding and stuff like that.
Weather seating, yes.
Lieutenant
Yeah.
Governor Micah Beckwith continues to believe somebody is maliciously using airplanes to spray chemical trails into the sky that are capable of altering the weather and controlling human behavior. I don't think President Trump, knowing just who he is and how he wants to put Americans first, I don't think he would allow this if he knew what was going on. So we've got to get to the bottom of where this is coming from, Beckwith said. Then he says, in a video posted to YouTube and other social media sites on Wednesday, Beckwith said, chemtrails are an issue near and dear to my heart. I hear this a lot. When I'm talking to Hoosiers, we have these chemtrails. We have this problem with cloud seeding. To combat it, Beckwith believes Indiana should follow the lead of Republican-led states like Florida and Tennessee and enact an all-out ban on chemtrails with hefty penalties for anyone caught spraying them. It's been very much shouting from the rooftops.
I've driven around Indiana, obviously lots during my career, and sometimes you'll go by a farm field and
crop dusters, sure.
Yeah. Is that
No.
that's not
No. This is like way in the sky, and they're
the only
poisoning us.
chemtrails I see?
They don't. Yeah, crop dusters I've seen.
No, I've seen
Contrails.
contrails.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a difference.
Yes.
So when
they're
you see
not
a jet go
chemtrails?
across, he's not talking about that.
I think the implication is, and I'm not trying to speak for the lieutenant governor, he can speak for himself, is that the contrails that you see in the sky, some of those may be chemtrails instead.
Right.
I
He's
have
saying
no idea what we're
intentionally.
talking about.
I honestly, contrails, CON trails,
Yes.
and chemtrails, CHEM trails.
Correct.
Okay, and they're two different things.
Yes. So people that don't believe that there's a, intentional chemical seeding of the American populace would say those are all contrails. Like, oh,
Right.
that's just the plane going through.
Right.
And like you described.
The exhaust leaving the engine and leaving a trail. Okay.
And some people believe that some of those contrails are actually chemtrails, where someone is intentionally,
But hold on.
maliciously using airplanes to spray chemical
Okay.
trails into the sky.
My son Patrick is he's a techno guy, and he is also a big fan of airplanes.
Yes.
And he has an app where if you see a plane going through the sky, you could pull this app out, and he could tell you that's United Airlines Flight 216. It's
Right.
coming from Twin Cities, and it's flying to Florida. I mean, couldn't the lieutenant governor do that and just realize that that is not a chemtrail? That's a contrail from United Airlines.
Great
That's
question.
not a chemtrail that people are seeding the clouds or poisoning us.
But
Isn't
maybe they're
it-
doing it overnight. Maybe they're doing it in the middle of who knows where.
I wish he would be more specific. If
John,
he's
what's
gonna-
the theory on this? Because you follow this a little bit.
It can be for a number of things, like climate, to prevent global warming or cool down the atmosphere or whatever. It can be for cloud seeding. This stuff occurs. I do believe that. Like he mentions like controlling our behavior. I don't know about that, but I do believe there are some chemtrails taking place.
Like, wasn't there? You and I were talking about this. You know that terrible tragedy where that flood killed a bunch of girls that were at that camp last
Texas.
year, right? In
I
Texas.
had-
Did you read something about?
I
a
had
theory?
read that there was cloud seeding like a week before that event down there. Yeah.
Well,
I don't know if
I
that's
know-
true or not.
I know
but
people have messed with that stuff in like drought states. They've tried
drought countries.
Drought countries,
Yeah.
yeah, I know. And they go up, and I never really heard that was too successful,
Or that
to be
it
honest
worked,
with you.
right.
Right.
They do it, and
Does
it
work?
sometimes it
Does
works,
not.
sometimes it doesn't.
Right.
It's not very reliable. So like I find it hard to believe that Texas did it and had severe flooding, and nobody talked about it.
I would like where's
you
the,
would think that would be in the Wall Street
would
Journal.
think.
You would think that'd be all over the place,
Everywhere.
not just some remote blog
Right.
Micah Beckwith.
Like
reads,
cloud
so.
seeding gone wrong.
Correct.
You know,
Right.
creates massive flood.
And the other
Right.
thing, it's like this idea that like, oh, we need to legislate this and outlaw it. It's like another like legislative, like a waste of time, in my opinion. Like why, outlaw. And he basically said, hey, I don't know if it's happening. Maybe it is, maybe it's not, but why not outlaw it?
But how about just find out if it is happening?
There you
Let's
go.
Start
Well,
there.
That's better.
Why don't we focus on other things? I mean, this isn't really the top issue in Indiana, is it?
I would hope not.
For God's sakes, this is the number 2 person in the state.
I would hope it's not.
I mean, it's a joke. Like, Micah, you look like an idiot right now. I mean, I hate to say it. He looks like a
He's
freaking
talking
moron.
to his base, though.
I think that's right, John.
Like-
I think I was going to say the same
Who
thing.
is his base, John?
Maybe
I mean, honestly, we
chemtrail
got
believers.
people with open minds. I'll just say that.
open flies.
open fly. People with open flies.
I mean, Tom, you're going to talk about another issue that kind of got them all in. I don't know. I
Yes.
mean, maybe.
Wait,
maybe.
wait,
oh, wait.
hold on,
I'm
hold on.
sorry, John.
yeah, I am.
You guys are talking about like chemtrails, the idea of chemtrails being so crazy, yet literally right now our government is releasing all this UFO stuff. And I mean, what's crazy anymore?
I
You
mean,
know what
but I haven't seen anything in the release of the UFO stuff that
Me neither.
like has been like, oh my gosh.
I wait for it to hit the Wall Street Journal or the real media, and then I'll start to worry about it. Like, honestly, like, okay, what was in the UFO statement?
One of the videos was pretty wild, like this 7 or 8 pointed star thing, like moving around. You guys see that?
Why,
I did not.
Why, if there, I mean,
pretty
first
wild.
off, I believe there's UFOs. I
I
find it
do
hard to
too.
believe we're the only species in the
Without a
entire
doubt.
universe. Okay,
But chemtrails are such a crazy idea to you guys.
Yeah.
what are they seeding us with, John?
Because who is doing it? Like it's the
Yeah.
same thing like with the
Is
like
it like
this whole,
The government.
It's like the whole thing with the election in 2020.
But
It's
if-
like you have to have this consolidated conspiracy.
It's not it doesn't have to be a conspiracy or you use the word malicious. It can just be a thing. They could be
Okay,
doing
then fine.
it.
If they're doing it, who?
Hold it. Okay, John said the government. If the government's doing it, isn't Trump going to be mad at Micah for exposing him? Because the government is Donald
could just
Trump,
deny
right? Or
it.
is it like the state of California?
It's-
Is
That's
Gavin
what I mean.
sending
There's
a
got to
plane
be
over
somebody saying. There's got to be somebody that's like retired Air Force or somebody
Yeah,
that's going to say
right?
like,
That breaks
yeah,
ranks.
we used to do that.
here? We spray you guys all the time. You have no idea. There's somebody would break ranks.
That's what I think. It's the same thing with like, and the reason I used the 2020 election, it was like, we talked about that. If it was this like grand conspiracy to like screw over Trump and help Biden, it would have to be so many people would have to be
Yes.
involved in so many states
Yes.
that it's impossible.
Yes.
So like that's what always got me on that. And the same thing here. It's like where's the person saying like, oh yeah, it's these planes doing it, or we
Right.
used to do it, or
Right.
that's where I have a problem. with
I
it.
think I don't even think it's a conspiracy. I think it's just pretty
Happening?
widely known that chemtrails are a thing. And it doesn't have to be for a bad reason necessarily. Like I said, it could be for global warming, like trying something out to try and prevent global warming. Like these things occur. These
So you're saying like
tests
government,
occur.
John?
Yes, governments.
Governments. Okay. I'll have to follow it up. If anybody has the information about chemtrails, send it over.
Let's keep on
Google it.
Micah Beckwith, because this guy is doing everything he can to make sure that Governor Braun's not going to get reasselected. Okay, so and this is Micah Beckwith is Governor Braun's
Here's a
chosen forced marriage. Because Governor Braun didn't want Micah Beckwith. Governor Braun had another person chosen to be lieutenant governor,
And they kind of-
at the convention. The convention chose Micah Beckwith.
Correct.
And did this forced marriage where Governor Braun's like a traditional Republican. He's a Trump supporter. They give him Micah Beckwith, who's
very far to the right. Yeah.
He's a conspiracy theorist. He's completely
Evangelical, pastor, all this stuff. So, I think the interesting thing about I guess my conspiracy theory on this would be I wonder if Micah Beckwith is intentionally trying to tank Braun so he could be governor.
So let's take a city like Valparaiso. Okay, Valparaiso is a Republican town. All right, it is. All right,
With
I
the
know.
Democratic council.
I agree. There's a number of reasons there's a Democratic council.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be, in all due respect to the Democratic council, I still think Valparaiso is a Republican town. Maybe it's changing. Maybe it's becoming more purple. But it's traditionally been solid Republican mayors,
Yeah.
support Republican governors, Republican governors support Valparaiso. It's always been one of the reliable Republican outposts in Northwest Indiana for decades.
Yeah, I would agree with you that and traditionally, yes. I would also agree with you that maybe it's turned a little more purple in
For
recent
sure.
years.
I agree.
Well, they have a Democratic council.
Yeah.
And, but, well, I guess time will tell. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Liberal hellscape, Valparaiso.
Well,
No.
that's what Michael Beckwith thinks of it.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So Michael Beckwith gets into a fight with the superintendent of schools. Okay, and it was about Micah Beckwith's intro had something about I'm an anti-woke warrior, and when he spoke at Valparaiso High School, they read his bio, and it had the words anti-woke in it, and it caused an uproar. Okay, parents were upset. They were like, "Oh, you're bringing politics into the school. You shouldn't be talking about woke, and this guy shouldn't be talking like that." And then Micah Beckwith gets in a fight with the superintendent of schools and starts calling him names. Right. Well, this fight escalates. It's been brewing. We didn't cover it on Lockpod, but it's been brewing for a couple. And now, recently, Micah Beckwith, Indiana's lieutenant governor, comes out and calls the city of Valparaiso Indiana's most unwelcoming city, disparaging an entire city of, in my opinion, mostly right-leaning voters.
And I think people who are very proud of their city. I mean, Valparaiso is one of the nicest.
It's a beautiful city.
It's a real. They've done such a nice job with their downtown.
Valparaiso is such a nice city. Yeah. It's always, and the people are very nice. And
university's there.
The university's there. And Micah Beckwith, I guarantee you the governor's pissed. There's no doubt about Governor Braun is like, what the hell is this guy doing? I'm trying to run for re-election in a couple of years, and I got this lieutenant governor that's completely out of control, name-calling a Republican town. I mean, if you're going to do it to a place like Hammond that votes Democratic, Micah.
Think about Mayor Costas, right? I mean,
Mayor Costas is a solid Republican.
Yeah.
He's like I would say probably out of favor because he's like
he's more of a traditional.
Yeah, he's a traditional right, Reagan
conservative Republican.
Yeah. Reminds me of my dad's politics, right? John's a nice guy, right? Mm-hmm. And Micah, for a pastor, is a real asshole. I just
read this quote,
John.
Some
of his quotes, like this bickering on social media, he wrote to someone, "I'm sorry you and your superintendent and a small group of snowflake students lose their minds."
Yeah.
The moment you hear a word
talking about kids.
Yeah, kids.
You're talking about kids
whose parents vote.
You're a pastor and you're like name calling kids. Like, what kind of jerk off does that?
Oh wow.
What are you laughing at?
It's just why this is actually what I think of, Tom, when I think of shouldn't he be doing other things, right? Stuff like that. Like, why are you doing this? Why are you participating in this?
It's funny.
This
Every once in a
social
while,
media banter.
John,
bickering.
as a mayor, I used to like go on Facebook and talk, and I know other mayors that do that. I know Austin's a big fan of getting on. Austin Bonta from Portage, he gets on Facebook and interacts. I don't interact very often on Facebook anymore or on social media at all because it's like it's one of me and there's millions and millions of people that want to fight, and I just don't understand how the lieutenant governor of the state of Indiana has enough time in his day to go on social media and argue. It just shows you that this guy's got nothing going at all. He has nothing on a daily basis. He has plenty of time to sit there on social media and fight with people.
Yeah,
which is a joke, Micah. It makes you look stupid.
And I would say the people that know Dr. McCall, he is very popular. That family is very popular in Porter County, and there are a lot of people that kind of came to his defense, the superintendent. And
okay, as the superintendent of schools, first off, he wants to bring in the lieutenant governor.
Yeah.
He wants to give the kids an education lesson, right?
Sure.
And then he reads off the bio and maybe, probably caused an uproar because he said anti-woke. Mm-hmm. And then he's trying to put the fire out. Sure. Like any good superintendent would do. Right? I'm trying to calm everything down, right?
Let's get back to education.
Right? Let's focus on the kids. And then all of a sudden, Micah wants to jump in and name drop and call names and call everybody. And then say Valparaiso is the most unwelcoming city in Indiana. I guarantee you, Micah, you lost a lot of votes for your boss. And Micah's not on the ballot because he's number 2, right? And probably won't be number 2 again because Braun's going to dump him like a bad habit.
I wonder if that's going to happen.
There's no doubt about it, dude. Braun is going to dump him like a bad habit. You watch. I guarantee. Mark this one down, John.
Oh, here,
Braun is going to drop you like a bad habit, Micah.
Button, John.
He is going to drop you like a bad habit, Micah. You're, so anyway. Wow. Can't wait till it happens, Micah. You heard it here first.
Wow. I wonder, that is a very interesting theory. Like
Braun's going to find a real Republican to run with. Braun's going to find somebody that sees ideologically the same way he does. And you don't see the governor of the state out there calling Valparaiso the most unwelcoming city because he's an actual elected official, Micah. He actually has to get votes. You don't have to do shit. You just appeal to your base and piss people off, and it's not going to work.
He definitely likes to appeal to his base.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he probably loves this because it's attention.
Yeah.
It is. And the guy, he'd need to be kissed more when he was a kid.
His base eats it up. His base eats it up.
The guy is unloved, honestly. There's something wrong with this guy. He is.
Tom just got really deep.
Yeah.
It is, dude. I mean, if the guy was hugged a couple more times when he was a kid, he probably wouldn't be like this. You know?
I mean, he told me that he just told me like 10 minutes ago because I had my fly down. I had childhood trauma. Yeah.
Psychiatry with
By Tom McDermott.
Hey, whatever. That's why you listen.
Can you imagine if Tom was your therapist?
That's a new
Get
thing.
out
Like,
there.
You need to start
You
psychoanalyzing
I will.
people.
Oh, Lord.
That'd be a good bit.
That would be a great bit.
Yeah.
Suck it up, Buttercup.
Dude, that's what's wrong with America.
Well, you've said it, the wimping down of America.
It
We've
is-
said that on many occasions.
I've called it something else.
I know
but
you
we'll
have.
call it
We're
the
gonna
wimping
help.
down of
Yes.
America because we don't want to lose our female fan base.
That's
So,
right.
Yeah, we are raising a generation of snowflakes. I mean, I hate to use that term. We are raising a bunch of wimps. We're making it like, oh, you always win. Oh, don't worry, you participated. That's good enough. No, it's not. No, it's not. You lost. You lost, kid. You took second place. Second place is
First loser.
First loser. I've taken second place a couple times, Jill, and it sucks.
Yes,
I don't
it does.
I hate second place. Okay?
We care about your work-life balance.
Yeah.
How about just go to work?
Yeah.
Yeah. Shut the
Work
fuck up and do your job.
Work-life balance.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
All right. That's just coming from a generation of guys that were raised
I'm
in the
worried.
70s and 80s.
With their zippers down.
With the-
Yes.
We
Not
were,
then, John.
We were so busy, we didn't even have time to pull up our
Pull my
zippers.
zip- I'm so busy thinking about work, I can't even remember to pull
Dude,
up my.
That's a good thing. You know, if you see me with my fly down, it's because I'm
thinking a lot.
so hard about your case. Thinking so hard.
It's a great billboard.
It's a great billboard.
Just thinking about your case very hard.
All right, let's do some ads and come back. We got a great show coming up. There's all kinds of stuff to talk about. By the way,
Let's don't ever talk about his fly again.
stay tuned.
It's going to happen next Friday.
Stay tuned.
Fly
for,
down Friday?
Fly down Friday.
I can't remember. I was going to say stay tuned for. Oh, the Trump phone. We're going to talk about the Trump phone later on.
Oh,
so.
good.
We got a lot of stuff to talk about.
By the way, there was an article yesterday on our Lake County Sheriff. We're going to do a deep dive on this article. I don't necessarily think it was a fair article, and I do. It was about Oscar Martinez and the fact that he spent a lot of money at Geno's apparently. And I you know, as an elected official and a guy that has fundraisers, I take exception with the article, and I want to talk about that. So we're going to get into Oscar Martinez and Geno's, which is our next segment. And then after that, Kevin, you know, already indicated we're going to talk about Trump phone. We got another mayor
of the year candidate.
Mayor gone wrong. That means at the end of season 18, we're going to have to actually vote for who the mayor of the year is.
Chat's going to vote.
Okay.
All right, John. Start getting the candidates ready.
So we got, and I imagine I should be in there somewhere. I mean,
I don't. You don't want to
Mayor
be in
of the-
this.
Oh,
You
really?
Please don't. You do
Okay.
not want to be in this list.
That would suck if we had to cover something stupid I did.
We do
in
not
Lockpod.
want to. We have an occasion.
We don't
but-
have to cover it.
Yeah, we'll
We
just act
choose
like it didn't
to.
happen. Right. So, all right, let's go ahead and do some ads. When we come back, we're going to talk about our Lake County Sheriff, Oscar Martinez, and recent article that came out in the local paper. So let's go ahead and start off with Powering Indiana Lake County, our premier and studio sponsor. Powering Indiana Lake County is your source for the region's most trusted electricians. At Powering Indiana Lake County, we set the standard for excellence in electrical work. As IBEW Local 697 electrical contractors, we ensure safety, reliability, and quality for Northwest Indiana corporations, businesses, and homes. But our mission goes beyond the job site. We're creating a brighter future for the region we proudly serve. Powering Indiana Lake County, bringing excellence to the job, creating a brighter future for our community. Find the right electrical contractor at poweringindiana.org.
MCR Partners is your one-stop destination for top-notch expertise in economic development, finance, and planning. With a dedicated team geared up to tackle your projects head-on, they're your go-to comprehensive solution providers. Dive into the world of economic development with MCR Partners and let them guide you through the maze of opportunities. Stay in the loop and connected by hitting up their website at mcrpartnersllc.com for tailored assistance. Don't hesitate to reach out to Matt Reardon at 219-741-9511.
Misprint Printing. Elevate your brand with Misprint, the premier printing and sign solution in Chicagoland and Northwest Indiana. With a 40-year legacy of excellence, their experienced team, led by Rick Baltensberger, combines innovation and technology to deliver top-quality signs and printing, always on time and within budget. Conveniently located in Munster and Hammond, Misprint is your partner for creating impactful visual solutions that leave a lasting impression. Visit them at misprintusa.com to bring your vision to life today.
The branding room floor. Don't let your business get lost in the shuffle of generic branding and aimless marketing. The Branding Room Floor is Northwest Indiana's best full-time, full-service marketing agency, providing data-driven results to help your business grow in a crowded market. From website development and digital advertising to graphic design and branding, the Branding Room Floor will set your business or organization on a clear path to strategic success. Don't wait another day to get started. Visit thebrandingroomfloor.com today.
Cantrell & Cantrell, attorneys at law. Are you injured or in trouble with the law? Give Cantrell & Cantrell a call and schedule a consultation with someone who is in court and at the jail every day. Call John Cantrell at 219-554-4LAW or visit their website, bettercallcantrell.com. John and his wife, Kristen, make a great team and are waiting to hear from you.
All right, thanks to our sponsors.
Culinary Studio sponsor, Power in Indiana, Lake County.
All right, this article is definitely going to get attention in Lake County political circles. In the Northwest Indiana Times published a story recently examining Lake County Sheriff Oscar Martinez's spending at Gino's Steakhouse in Merrittville. As a reminder, this is the same restaurant that federal prosecutors now allege was connected to a large illegal gambling operation. According to campaign finance reports reviewed by the Times, Sheriff Martinez spent more than $72,000 in his campaign funds at Gino's between the years 2022 and 2025. The article says there were more than 24 events and visits there during that period, including one fundraiser that reportedly totaled near $30,000. Now, to be fair, if Gino's was hosting a major annual campaign fundraisers for the sheriff with food, drinks, banquet space, and large crowds, these costs can add up quickly. Anybody who's ever hosted political events knows a big fundraiser at a well-known steakhouse is not cheap. So that's one of the areas I wanted to talk about, Kevin.
So that's interesting, right? I mean, I think it's a attempt by the paper to connect the dots, or without necessarily the ultimate proof that something untoward was going on between the sheriff and Gino's, right? I mean, they're like, oh, he's hanging out there. There must have been something bad going on. At the end of the day, right, I mean, for those that have been either in charge of political fundraisers, attended political fundraisers, hosted political fundraisers like you have, they cost money.
Yeah.
I mean, if you looked up, you have an annual St. Patrick's Day event every year, right? If you looked up,
mine isn't at a restaurant. So
right.
On my campaign forums for having the St. Patrick's event, you'd see money that goes out to the venue. So the Civic Center gets a check. You'll see a huge check, like $25,000 check that goes to the caterer, the one that does the food, right? And then, of course, you have a bar fee that has to be covered as well. So all of it added up. Let's say my event at the Civic Center is probably $30,000. Now, if I do that 3 or 4 years in a row, that's $120,000 I'm spending with a caterer and at the Civic Center. And if the Civic Center was at the center of a gambling controversy, it would look bad,
Juan
right?
Soto?
Right. But, so in this case, honestly, so the sheriff has the events at Gino's.
Mm-hmm.
He reports it properly on his campaign forums. And if you had 100 people, or if you had 100 people go to Gino's for a fundraiser, that's going to be $20,000 probably that Gino's gets, and legitimate campaign expenses, right?
Yeah, I mean, and it's a larger place. And by the way, I've been to a Sheriff Martinez fundraiser. I got COVID there back in 2020.
That wasn't at Gino's.
No, I know. I'm just saying that
it was
he
did. It
he
was a super
has-
spreader, but we didn't know it at the
I
time.
didn't know at the time, and I don't blame Sheriff Martinez for
No,
this.
it was a super spreader. Everybody knows it, but it was at Karma Cigar Bar.
Yeah, and I was just thinking to myself, the number. The reason I brought it up was the sheriff has large fundraisers. I was thinking about that.
He's the sheriff.
I was thinking about that fundraiser. There had to be 400 people there.
Right at the beginning of COVID.
Well, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's why it was a super spread. But we're not talking about that part of
Right.
it. The point being is that just he has large fundraisers, so they are going to be expensive. And I'm not – look, at the end of the day, the facts are going to drive this. I think what we're saying is that at this point, just because the sheriff has spent $72,000 at a restaurant that also is involved in a gambling ring doesn't mean, he's involved in something.
Because if I had a fundraiser 3 years in a row, because I have standing fundraisers, right? I have 2 fundraisers. I do it at the same time every year. So let's say Martinez does the same thing, and he has fundraisers at Gino's, and the fundraisers are annual, and each time he has a fundraiser, it's like $15,000 in food because there's 50 or 60 people that show up and get food and drink, and then you do that 3 years in a row, boom. All of a sudden, it's like, okay, that makes sense why he spent $70,000 over the 3-year period at Gino's. And he reports it on his campaign report. So he did everything he was supposed to do. There's no allegations that any of that money was used improperly, right?
So you're looking at it as a fellow elected official,
Yes.
you know that there are expenses on your campaign report that may look like, that's a lot of money.
What if El Taco Real was the center of a gambling ring? I just happen to love the restaurant.
Which it's not.
It's not. I go to El Taco Real once or twice a week, and sometimes I'm spending campaign money there, right? And so if you add up my El Taco bills over the last 5 years, it's probably $50,000.
You know,
right?
it's really interesting because yes, we were yesterday.
So hopefully Raimundo doesn't start a gambling ring
I
there
hope
and make
not.
me look bad. You know?
But I mean, the Chicago Sun-Times yesterday, this week, was doing a whole thing about different restaurants in Springfield and Chicago where legislators and other elected officials were spending money, and it looks like a ton of money. But maybe it's the place that they go and have fundraisers and they
campaign funds are
Yes.
used for meetings.
Sure.
And, so like if let's say I took out a politician, all right, I take out Mike Brown.
Micah Beckwith.
Micah Beckwith.
Sure.
Micah Beckwith comes to the region. I say, Micah, I want to meet you at.
I want to talk about chemtrails.
I want to go to Gambas and I want to hear your chemtrail theory.
and why Valpo
And I didn't even know chemtrails and contrails were different until today. Thank you, Lockpod.
Yes.
But I call Micah. I say, Micah, I want to have dinner with you to talk chemtrails.
And about why Valpo is the most unwelcoming city in Indiana.
And we'll go to Gambas.
Okay.
And so Micah and I go to Gambas. Micah orders a bottle of wine, of course, right? And he's sitting there
Oh,
eating,
what are you implying?
eating an expensive steak. And I have to cover this meal. And at the end of the day, it's like a $400 meal, right?
Mm-hmm.
I use campaign money for that because I'm meeting with the lieutenant governor. We're talking about business, right? And it's appropriate use of campaign money. And then at the end of the year, you would see on my campaign report $400 expense at Gambas for dinner with supporter or dinner with government official, and that's proper. It's 100% proper. That's how you're supposed to do it. So if Oscar happened to go to Gino's because he liked that place for lunch, maybe that's where he went for lunch, right? And he met with fellow officers. Like if I took out one of my employees, I was like, hey, head of public works, Felix, let's go to lunch. I want to talk to you, right? I take Felix to El Taco because that's where I eat, and we have dinner. I have a couple choices. I could pay for it personally. I could pay for it on city because he's public works, and I could pay for it politically. Usually, I would just go to my campaign account because we talk about business, we talk about politics, and then I cover it with my campaign account. But I don't tell Felix, like, hey, I'm covering this with my campaign account. He just thinks
He's just
Mayor's
there.
being a nice guy.
Mm-hmm.
He bought me lunch, right? But that's how it's supposed to work, guys. That's why you have campaign accounts, so that it gives the office holder the ability to do that. And by the way, if I pay for it out of my political account, I'm not putting it on the taxpayers. You know what I'm saying? So Oscar spent that much money over a few years, but there's no other context at all. And what he did was proper because it was reported in his form.
Yeah, and I think
It's like they're trying to link him to this deal, and I don't get it.
it seems like they're trying to connect the dots where, at this point at least, right, there's been nothing publicly said connecting those dots. And then maybe that's the paper just kind of like
maybe they
trying
know
to-
something we don't. But to me, this article is totally unfair. It's like he's the sheriff. He uses his campaign money. There's no allegation he was using taxpayer money there.
And I think that giving the Times a little bit of a backup here is that the article clearly states that Sheriff Martinez has not been charged with any crime and is not among the 22 individuals indicted in the gambling case. So they did kind of have a little disclaimer, but you're right. They're the headline doesn't have a disclaimer.
Why are you writing the article then?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Joe. That's
question,
the whole. That's the summary of the whole thing. What is this article for? How about this? Marissa gets thrown in this article because she went to Gino's 3 times and ate steak. All right, it was like $157, and they're like, Judge Marissa McDermott went to Gino's and spent $157 over 3 years. Why is that in the paper? She went. Obviously, she's not the center of a gambling ring. She went there to have a freaking steak, and you're gonna report it? Like, oh. I hope El Taco Real doesn't, get in trouble, because if they do, I'm screwed. I spent $100,000 at that place probably right? And I have nothing untoward I'm doing, right? I just don't understand. It's like, they're unless, and maybe they know something we don't know, okay? Maybe there's something else out on the streets that,
And this is
that
just
the
like a
media knows,
preview or
and they're like
something, yeah.
building up to something. I read this article. It's like, this is a nothing burger. It's a slam piece on the sheriff, and it's a nothing burger because he used campaign money at an establishment properly, and he reported it. So what's the big deal?
Yeah, it seems like it just is tied into. They're trying to write articles that are either tied into the gambling ring or tied into elected officials that appear to be embroiled in stuff, and so it's I think it's the article of the day.
I'll be honest with you. I obviously I'm also in this. I took $500 from Jimmy the Greek. I don't even know him, for the record. I don't even know him. I'm sure I've met him. I don't know him at all. I've never called him on a cell phone. He's never called me. Maybe I called him when I was trying to get money. I don't know. So it's in the paper, in the report, that when I ran for U.S. Senate, I raised $2 million, and $500 of it came from Jimmy the Greek. Okay, and if I still had that account open, I would refund it right now. But that account's been closed for years. All right, so my committee committee to elect Tom McDermott never spent. Yeah, that was spent. But committee to elect Tom McDermott never took that money, and I don't know the guy, but I'm in the story too. Because he donated, one of the $2 million donation, $500 of it came from him.
We'll follow this along and see.
We are going to follow this.
This is interesting. I mean, at the very least, it's it's a report that lets you know how public officials spend their money. So.
Yeah, maybe there's more to come. I sort of feel bad for the sheriff, because what they're listing is not. I mean, it makes him look bad but what he's done is not illegal unless there's something else we're not being told. Maybe there's another article coming out that further clarifies. Okay, and if it does, I apologize that we're talking about this right now. But right now, what I read, it's a nothing burger. I hate to say it.
All right, let's do some ads. Come back.
It's a burger with nothing.
Burger with a nothing burger. Burger with nothing.
It was just like tomatoes and lettuce. It's
not even that
burger bun, ketchup, lettuce, tomatoes. No,
maybe
no
not
meat.
even ketchup, lettuce. I think you're saying it's.
Okay.
Or you want to add some condiments?
It's a bun. Yeah, it's like obviously missing the burger is what I'm saying.
Oh, I thought you meant
it's like the whole thing.
Oh, I thought you meant
thing.
it was just like a plain
where's
burger.
Where's the meat? There is no meat. It's a nothing burger.
I got you now.
It's a burger with nothing. In case you were confused.
I don't think we ever need to use that term again.
I like that. It's a.
I just meant
a
it's
bun on it, or there isn't?
What's that? What did you say?
Is there a bun?
Is there a bun or no?
Yeah, it's because it's got to be a bun.
But
if it's
no
a
meat?
burger. No meat.
Oh, I thought it was just
there's
a
no
plain
meat.
burger. I thought it was just like a plain burger with nothing on it.
I picture it like the whole condiments, everything, and then you're like, "There's no meat in there."
Then it's not a burger.
Oh, I get it. That makes
nothing
sense.
burger.
No,
Good
it doesn't.
No.
Thank you,
It'd be
Kevin.
a
Thank you,
patty
Kevin.
and a bun and nothing
because,
else.
No, because
That's
the meat's
plain.
the substance. I think that's the
Yes,
idea.
it's a
So it's
nothing
lacking
burger.
substance.
Oh.
This is
Kevin.
like, is a hot dog a sandwich? Like, I don't know.
No.
No, hot dog's a hot dog.
I've never
Is it?
heard that
Is
anyone
it?
say that.
What is? Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. You can make the argument. There's bread on each side. There's meat.
Oh shit!
Hot
There is
dog.
no patty.
Thank
That's
you.
a real
Wow,
This
I was
is-
right.
Wow.
That's
Wait,
crazy.
you didn't just make that up?
I did just make that
this
up.
is a thing.
I did make that up.
But
it
every
looks
Google
great.
I've heard
image.
nothing burger before.
I've heard nothing burger, but I made up what I thought a nothing burger was.
Look at that.
That is
Exactly
a
what
nothing
Tom
burger.
said.
Yeah.
Oh no, Tom said you could have all the condiments even
Yes,
on it
yes,
without
I
the
did.
without the
Okay.
meat. But the key is no meat, no substance.
Thank you.
All right, I
appreciate
like it.
See, listen to me more often.
And that's our
This is
show.
why you listen to Lockpod.
Yeah, this is why I was elected mayor. Things like this.
we put the medium quality and medium quality.
That's it.
in here,
All right,
Put the
don't
nothing into it.
yeah. In the-
yeah,
But the
we
nothing
put
in nothing
nothing in nothing burger. I
Nothing
like
into the
that.
quality.
There's the title.
We put the nothing in nothing burger. Don't forget to go to
There's
see
the
the cops on a roof and order donuts from
Yes,
them.
before 9 o'clock. Go
Yes.
donate to Special Olympics.
I mean, there's gonna be a lot of donuts eaten with those cops there. Let's be
Yep.
honest.
7900 block of Indianapolis Boulevard, 7300 block of Indianapolis Boulevard, and 7400 block of Kennedy. Go now.
Just go to the one by Cabela's, honestly. Like,
Oh yeah, we're in. So
Steve,
hey,
Steve texted me like 5 minutes ago and said, "Hey, can you guys talk about cop on a
Oh
roof?"
son
my
of a-
God.
son of a-
Clearly,
Can we
he's not
put-
You're
watching.
fired, Steve.
His commission's coming back into the
He is
coffers.
obviously not playing the show like he's
Would
supposed
you
to.
mind talking about...
Yeah. Yeah, Steve, we didn't talk about it at all. Thank you.
so we're not getting a list of who's where from him.
Yeah, right.
Right.
That's our manager. It's like if you're the manager of a band and you never listen to their music.
It just to me just underlines medium
Yeah.
in medium quality
It's like,
again.
oh, you're the agent of this band? Yeah. What do they play? I have no idea.
Yeah, I'm on a roof.
I've never heard one of their damn songs. I'll be honest with you. They're great though.
I love managing them.
Yeah. I just deal with the personnel issues. I don't listen to
I
that
just
shit.
collect a check.
Yeah.
I'm fielding all these lawsuits that
funny,
Tom
yeah.
gets.
What
All
songs?
these
I've
lawsuits.
never really
One
listened to any
fucking
of
lawsuit.
this.
That's it. One fucking
All right,
lawsuit.
let's not jinx ourselves.
Yeah. One lawsuit. You guys won't. And by the way, it's a bullshit lawsuit too.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. So. All right, let's go ahead and
Here we
do some ads. The Bug Guys. Guess who's back? Back again. Bug Guys are back. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? The Bug Guys Pest Control. #1 in the streets and #1 in your hearts. Having insect or rodent issues? Any ants, spiders, bees, mice, or more? Call the Bug Guys Pest Control. No contracts, no hassles, just results. Call 219-810-7481 or find us on Facebook. The Bug Guys Pest Control. Tell the pests we're on the way.
They are coming to my house this morning.
Really? You got
Bug guy.
You got an infestation, huh?
No, but well, you know,
Nasty.
I get those centipedes in the springtime.
Oh yeah,
Dude, I told
I'm
you,
getting them.
I lived in your neighborhood. I had issues one time at the place I lived with those centipedes, dude.
There you go.
They're crazy, aren't they?
I wonder
They
if it's
are
a
crazy.
sand.
I don't
like
know.
the
It was
sandy
funny. I
soil.
lived in that neighborhood, and I remember I'd see those centipedes. They scared the crap out of me, man.
They're
And
pretty
they don't do
harmless.
anything, right? I know
No,
they're harmless.
no,
harmless.
They're just ugly.
I think they're good. They're actually you're not. They take care of other.
Really?
Oh, I believe
spiders
that.
and stuff.
Then
Yeah.
what are you wiping them out for? Just live with them.
Yeah. Someone else in the
If they
house
can-
wants,
Yeah,
wants
okay.
them, yeah.
Not some
All right, Amy.
smoted.
Whatever,
Yeah.
Amy.
Oh,
We're
kind
gonna
of
do it.
brewing.
We're
This
gonna-
Bud's for you. For 150 years, Budweiser has been farmed, brewed, bottled, and enjoyed across America. Thanks to hardworking Americans and the highest quality American farmed ingredients, we're not just made in America, we're made of America. Budweiser is also the official beer of the Chicago Cubbies and will be celebrating alongside their 150th anniversary this season as they beat the White Sox in the Crosstown Classic. I added that.
That's right.
Go Cubs, go. Enjoy beers and cheers for 150 years responsibly. Jill's got her Sox hat on today. Saw that.
Thanks.
Trying to put it to us.
Thanks. For decades, the Ron J. Prestomer Insurance Agency has been located right on Indianapolis Boulevard, serving all your insurance needs. The Prestomer Agency specializes in a wide range of insurance products and services, including home, auto, business, life, and much more. The Prestomer Agency serves thousands of people and businesses throughout Chicagoland and the Midwest. Call Ron or Ronnie today at 219-844-0103. They're here to protect what matters most to you. Hablamos Español.
Byway Brewing is a family-friendly microbrewery with a spacious tap room and an outdoor patio serving its award-winning craft beer, a chef-driven food menu, and craft cocktails on draft. Their brewing equipment and production facility offers a unique backdrop for events like bridal showers, reunions, or corporate parties. With their amazing food truck, they can cater to your corporate and private events off-site. Just off 8094 at the Kennedy Avenue South exit, let them show you that customer service is their top priority. Check out more at bywaybrewing.beer.
Tortillas Nuevo Leon is the gold standard in Mexican cuisine across the Midwest. Look for Tortillas Nuevo Leon's popular red and white label at your local grocery store and enjoy quality Mexican products made with local expertise.
Tortillas Nuevo León, hechas con amor, para ti y tu familia de todo corazón. Tortillas Nuevo León, hechas con amor, para ti y tu familia, de todo corazón.
A longtime friend of the show and premier studio sponsor, this powerhouse duo represents two outstanding companies deeply invested in building and supporting our hometowns, 219 Development and Bauer Construction. 219 Development is focused on smart, responsible redevelopment across Northwest Indiana, and Bauer Construction is the boots-on-the-ground team that brings those visions to life. These aren't just builders, they're community partners. If you want to build something meaningful in the region or wherever your visions take you, start with 219 Development and Bauer Construction. Reach them at 219-268-8484 or email Jack at jrfarino@219dev.com.
Thanks to our sponsors.
Going to our studio sponsor, Power in Indiana, Lake County.
Hey, Steve just texted me, guys.
Oh,
He said, whatever you do, don't forget to cover that story about Micah Beckwith with Indiana's most unwelcoming city. So, thanks, Steve.
Did
Thanks
he
for
mention
that.
covering Kevin's fly being down again?
Yeah, he said
Yeah.
Kevin's flies down also.
Jill won't let it die.
So,
Yeah, me? I'm the problem.
Thanks,
here.
Steve.
Maybe just zip your fly up.
That would be it. I'm working on it.
Kevin's so busy, he doesn't have time for that
So
shit.
busy.
Like, when it's done, he's out.
That's it.
Oh, he
It,
just.
it is out.
I saw another text.
You're
from
lucky
him
he
just
put it
now.
away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Couldn't tell.
So lucky.
Is it away?
He's
Is
that
it?
busy.
Is it?
Oh.
Kevin's going to be so scarred, he's never going to... He's going to get button flies.
Well, no,
Sweats.
honestly,
he's just going to sweat.
honestly, I thought about that last time. I was like, well, now that Tom brought it up, it's embarrassing enough. This won't happen.
I'll keep on doing
And then
it.
it just happened again.
I'll keep
I mean,
shaming you.
it's
I'm going to call your mom next time.
just be like, he's had that problem since he was a kid.
Yeah, right.
Don't
Feels
worry,
like it's
Kevin.
on purpose at this
Speaking
point.
of the Crosstown Classic, this
Kevin's like,
happened.
let's stop talking about my fly.
This happened recently, and actually yesterday, I think, right? That a fan fell out of the what are we calling that? Not Comiskey Park. What do we call it?
Rate
Market
field.
Rate Field down arrow. So
You can still call it Comiskey.
there you go. Fan falls into. I saw a shirt yesterday. Somebody said it had it on. I still call it Comiskey or something like that.
White Sox say a fan fell into the Royals bullpen during tonight's game. It caused a slight game delay, with team officials seen crowded around someone during the fourth inning. The Sox say the fan was taken to the hospital.
Look at
No
that
word
crowd.
tonight on how they fell or how seriously.
They must have all left after the guy fell. The whole crowd left after the guy
Like,
fell.
there was nobody
They're
in
like,
the
let's just
stands."
everybody leave and be respectful. Oh, no, that's the actual crowd. My bad.
Is that
It'll
the
be
game
busy
this morning
today.
you were asking about, Kevin?
Yes, it'll be busy today though.
Yeah. That's sad.
Haters.
Yeah.
At least he's not dead.
Yeah, I heard he's okay.
Because there's a couple, in some falls you take in baseball stadiums, you could.
People have died.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
there.
Be careful.
Want to hear a crazy story? when I was a kid, I used to work at Comiskey. Okay.
The
How
real
cool is that?
Comiskey.
Yeah. I worked on the roof, Jill. I tore tar off the roof. I was 16, 17 years old. This is before OSHA was everywhere, right?
No fall protection?
No, dude. And we were on
I was
the
half
upper
joking.
rose. No.
Tom on a rooftop.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was,
there we go.
yeah,
Theme.
almost not on a rooftop.
Dixon rooftops.
I'll never forget this. So I was, yeah,
What?
Dixon rooftops. Okay, Dixon.
Oh, the name
I thought
of the
she was
story?
calling me a dick.
I was like, Tom like stopped. He's like, what?
So no, so I was on the upper roof and I was tearing
Wow.
tar off the roof, walking around.
Like
and
the
the
upper deck roof.
Yes.
Wow.
Way the fuck
That's
up
up there.
And I remember I was just walking around.
Probably
and
a cool view.
it was awesome. And I'm a baseball guy, so I'm just like amazed I was working at Comiskey, even though I'm not a White Sox
Looking down
fan.
at the field.
I remember the Boston Red Sox came in one year and I went down and met Bill Buckner and Roger
Wow.
Clemens. It was an amazing job, right? And when there was no baseball being played, it sucked because I was pulling tar off.
It was hot.
Every once in a while, it would be cool. Well, on this day, I was walking around and some guy yelled at me, and I was walking right towards a hole in the roof.
Oh.
Okay, and first off, there's no
Holy.
way nowadays. It was literally just like cones around it, and it was all the way down to the field. I would have been dead.
Oh.
And I
Whoa.
was like walking right towards it. He's like, "Hey!" And I will never forget that because I looked down. I was like, "Holy shit!"
It's like when your
It was
guardian
like,
angel comes into play.
dude, I'll never forget it. First off, there's no way a 16-year-old would be allowed to do that job nowadays. That was back, when they didn't care.
Wow.
Yeah,
I'm glad you made it.
yeah.
All right. Any prediction? I think this is going to be. This is kind of one of the most looked forward to Crosstown Classics in a while because the Sox are playing so much better.
Yeah, Sox playing good.
The Cubs are obviously had a great April and beginning of May. They're just coming off a pretty good win streak of over 10 games, I think.
And then we lost 4 in a row.
Lost 2 in a row. Well, they won yesterday, 2-0. So
well, we lost 4 in a row. and
that's
then-
true.
It's
That's
weird.
true.
Cubbies are weird. Cubbies could get swept, and the Cubbies could sweep.
Although
It
they are
depends.
the only team in baseball, I think, that has not been swept yet in a series.
Oh yeah, well,
yes.
it almost happened
It
yesterday.
almost happened, but it didn't.
Right.
All right.
All right, Kevin's got another Mayor of the Year candidate.
This is interesting, right? We're going to talk about a mayor in a Southern California town who is today's candidate for Mayor of the Year. Arcadia Mayor Eileen Wang resigned after admitting in a federal plea deal that she secretly acted as an agent for the Chinese government while promoting pro-Beijing propaganda in the U.S. So this is interesting because what was claimed was that she used a Chinese language news website to distribute propaganda favorable to Beijing while secretly coordinated with officials tied to the Chinese campaign, Chinese government.
Was it in Mandarin? Was it was it?
That's a great question. It says they operated a website called U.S. News Center, which presented itself as a
Let's go
legitimate
there.
Chinese-American news outlet while allegedly serving as a propaganda vehicle for Beijing. What would happen is the Chinese government officials would send her articles and directives through a encrypted messaging app called WeChat, instructing her and others to publish content favorable to the Chinese Communist Party.
Whoa.
Like there was this alleged genocide going on in this part of China, and a Chinese government official wrote to Wang and said, "There's no genocide in Xinjiang. There's no such thing as forced labor. Put this up on social media." And she did it, and the government official was like, "So fast, thank you, everyone." And she replied back, "Thank you, leader."
But that doesn't
Get
make her
out.
a spy.
Yeah. Well, I think you have to. I think, John, what it is if you are an agent for a foreign government, you have to
Interesting.
you have to
Disclose it.
disclose that.
Yeah, you're right.
And as a government
That's how
official,
they
it's
got
even
her.
more important.
That's how they got her.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
you're right, John. Like that's First
Right.
Amendment. She could be like, "This is my."
Yeah.
But if you're
But if you're taking
directed
orders,
by
they're
a
like,
foreign
"Post
government,
this," and you post it, and they say, "Great job, you acted fast," and you're like, "Thank you, leader." You're an agent.
yeah.
Yeah.
The other
This is
weird thing
her.
is, this is her.
Sort of.
This is like her. What would you call that? Like
She got a cross on. Look at that.
OnlyFans photo. I don't know. And
Oh, come on. This is a nice church. What are you talking about? OnlyFans?
No, I'm
photos?
just saying this is a touched up photo.
Yeah. Oh, this is the real.
Here
The real
we go.
Wang.
This is the real Wang.
Speaking of Kevin Zipper, here's the real,
real
Wang.
Wang Dang Doodle. So this is Mayor Wang. This is Mayor Wang in reality, and
Wang's
this
on
is
the
Mayor
brain.
Wang in
Yeah.
fantasy world.
Yeah.
Wow.
So she did a little.
So she touched it up.
Yes, this is her campaign.
You know, if you're going to
photo.
touch up, it's supposed to look consistent, right?
Yeah, I mean, maybe it did at one point. I don't. That does
That
not
is
look like
not
the same
consistent.
person.
That is not consistent.
It's not even the same person. I
The
think
only
you're
thing
right.
consistent is the cross. That's it in both pictures.
We
yeah.
know it's her.
True.
There, see,
Yeah.
it's her.
It's the same cross.
You're right. Good
Yeah.
call.
Yeah.
Wow. Mayor Wang, former Mayor Wang.
That sucks, man.
She will be part of our, you can vote for Mayor of the Year.
Yeah.
At the end of Lockpod season 18, Mayor Wang is
Dude, that
one of
would
the people.
suck.
The crazy thing is her boyfriend, or I should say ex-fiance, was also indicted like 2 years ago for something to do with the Chinese government, and then she kind of distanced herself from him.
Ooh.
But the reality was it was still going on.
Wow. No wonder.
Mayor Wang no longer. In Arcadia, California.
Well, she's still mayor, probably, right?
No.
Oh, they made her step down?
She stepped down.
Good for her.
They tried to make her step down. There was a lot of pressure on her to step down when her boyfriend/fiance was indicted, but she didn't. She withstood that. Little did we know in the background, she was saying things like, "Thank you, leader."
Arcadia, California. I wonder what the population
I don't know, but it said it's a wealthy suburb of Los Angeles, I believe.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
wealthy
crazy.
Southern California city.
54,000.
Yeah. That's too bad.
And the weird thing about there is she was only mayor because they have a rotating mayor.
Oh, she's a council person. then.
Yes. that
That's
became
a
mayor.
lot of mayors are council people, and they get elected by their fellow council people to be like the lead council person, and they call him mayor.
Interesting.
And then
that must be a
it's
different
weird.
form
There's a lot of
government.
different mayor setups. So that's one mayor setup, and you don't see that in Indiana because they're just the council president.
Must be the way that
And then on some cities, the mayors sit on the city council, like
I've
in
seen
Crown
that.
Point.
Crown Point, right?
Right. And then in some cities, you have a mayor that's not in charge of anything other, like you don't hire department heads and stuff like that. It's like shared power with the council.
Interesting.
And then you have, in rare cases, mayors like we have in Hammond and in Indiana where the mayor has like a cabinet, and which is what Hammond set up like, where I hire the department heads and I'm responsible for them. So it's called strong mayor, the way we do it. Whereas... And this is definitely not a strong mayor.
No, I mean, it's
basically a council
literally
person.
rotating every
You're basically
year.
a council person.
Yeah.
Right.
Who's in charge for the year?
Right.
Kind of.
So
We wouldn't. It wouldn't be a Lockpod episode without at least catching up with what the president's up to, or maybe his family, or those that are around him. And
this is the latest attempt to get money from us,
yes,
or not from us, from
from his
MAGA.
This is a good segue from the foreign agent.
Yeah,
right into the
Right into
Trump
it.
for the Trump T1 phone, that was originally supposed to be made in America, but they couldn't quite get that done. So now
Really?
it's made
Is it
with
China?
it's now made with American values in mind.
Oh, that's
It was
good.
supposed to be American made, but now
Yeah.
it's American values. One of the
So in that sweatshop, they play the national anthem in the background.
It's the
So.
Star
It's
Spangled
just
Banner.
Kid Rock in the background.
Yeah, right.
Actually, maybe that was why Trump went over. He went to pick up all the phones to bring them
the
back.
T1s in the
Yeah,
back.
the
Load them into Air Force One.
So this is the story of. Have you guys followed this?
No.
A year ago, they announced the Trump phone, and you could put a deposit on it, $100 deposit.
Okay.
Some estimates say like 600,000 people put a $100 deposit on this phone.
What does that equal?
6 mil.
60 million?
60 million. I think,
60?
isn't it?
Holy crap.
Okay. So, like, fast forward almost
crazy.
a year, nothing shipped. Like, nothing.
But
nothing
I've given
has
you my
happened.
$100.
Yeah. So, last month, someone noticed that the Trump phone website or whatever updated their terms and conditions.
Oh, boy.
And
Where's this going?
let me read you what some of the terms and conditions say. Okay.
This is the updated terms.
These are what the updated terms and conditions say. After people started complaining, like, it's been almost a year, where's my phone? They updated the terms to say, this does not guarantee that your deposit does not guarantee that a device will be produced or made available for purchase.
What?
Or work.
A pre-order deposit provides only a conditional opportunity if Trump Mobile later elects, in its sole discretion, to offer the device for sale.
Wait,
Thank you for your money.
isn't that what they're just saying?
Yeah.
You just gave me $100.
Yes.
Thanks.
There ain't no guarantee we're going to do anything.
What?
Yes.
Yeah.
60 mil.
Thank you. Come again.
How can that not be a ripoff? How can that not be like consumer? Like what?
Dude.
Because Trump controls the Consumer Protection Division,
So
which has no
every-
employees anymore.
Right. So everyone starts going crazy about this on social media, about this terms and conditions. A month later, suddenly, this video appears. The Trump phone is finally
Oh, I
shipping.
cannot wait for this video.
Introducing the new T1 phone from Trump Mobile, a powerful device designed for performance, reliability, and real American value. Built with premium materials and a sleek modern design, the T1 delivers the speed and responsiveness you expect from a flagship smartphone.
Okay, that's the gist of it.
It's going to suck.
Here's what
What's
we're
the
learning
reality?
now. Here's what we're learning now. This phone is actually a phone you can get for like $100, and they've just wrapped it in like a Trump gold.
It's like a burner phone with gold on the
T-Mobile
outside.
Revel 7 Pro 5G.
Put in a gold shell. It's like $100.
You could buy it on eBay for $100.
That's funny.
Wow. And it's $4.99, by the way.
What a joke, dude.
What? And it even says it has an outdated Android 15 operating system.
Oh my God.
You know what? Everybody who gave the deposit, you fucking deserve it.
Yep. Enjoy your phone.
I cannot believe that is legal, that you can just say,
It
thanks
can't
for your
be.
$100.
This is what, when Democrats win the midterms, this is the kind of stuff that they have to go in and figure out.
Yeah.
Like this is insane.
Like,
Just
dig
because
into
it-
this.
This
Just
is
because they win
beyond
the
the
midterms
pale.
doesn't mean. I mean, we're not executives for 2
No,
more
but
years.
at least you have investigatory powers in the
Absolutely.
House. And
Absolutely.
I think that's the thing. Like, I want to know, if this was $60 million,
Dude.
I want to know where the money went. Like, who got it?
You
But
know
just
where
add
went.
it to the crypto
list.
scams.
Yes.
This is the kind of stuff that has turned, I'd say, majority of independents away from any conservative Republican stuff. I'm telling you, midterms and 28 Democrats are sweeping, man. There's no other. You can't read stuff like this and think the Republicans are going to win.
Well, I'll tell
I
you-
think that we're going to kick butt this year. Yeah.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
you know, hopefully 2 years from now, we still have the momentum. So
Of course, you have the redistricting.
I was just going to say,
right?
redistricting isn't exactly going the Democrats' way, and I think the president's feeling a lot more comfortable with places like Virginia, that the map just got stricken down, the fact that the Supreme Court did the Voting Rights Act, and now all of a sudden you've got a lot of southern states redrawing maps. Louisiana's going crazy right now, and things like that. We'll see. It's going to be an interesting year.
Oh,
We're going to
wait.
be able to cover it all
Frank
the way.
Marvan's, I bet you 2 years from now, he's got a much tougher race.
I mean, if they redistrict him, sure. If
There's
they,
no positive to redistricting, though, before the end of the decade now.
No.
It doesn't help them in the presidential race. It would help them in one cycle if they did it again. But if at the end of the decade, though, then you're going to see things get really
nasty.
interesting. So,
Yeah.
Hold on, John Bowditch in chat just said, I just heard Trump is willing to help get the Bears out of Illinois and move to Indiana. So I take back this is a great phone.
Yeah.
This is honestly the best phone.
By the way,
it's huge. It's the best.
I think there's a lot of what John Bowditch said. There's a lot of truth to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think there's like a higher level game being played.
Yes.
Is maybe the way I would put
That
it.
we're not included.
No,
in,
we're the straight
I'm not
men
in,
in all
no,
this.
we're just out there just trying to get the Bears. That's where
Yeah.
we're coming from. It's a great place to be coming from. But I think there's ulterior motives for some people involved in this. That I think there's a lot of people taking pleasure in watching JB Pritzker either give away the bank in Illinois or lose the Bears. That's basically what he's facing right now. And I think there's a lot of people in Washington, D.C. that are very thrilled with what's happening with the Bears, in my opinion. But I'm here in Hammond just thrilled that we're one of the finalists. So
Yes.
I'm doing it for purely economic development reasons, but I'm sure there's games being played with this.
Wrap us up.
All right, we did a good job. Reminder: on Tuesday, we have the day off on Tuesday. I apologize, we don't do this very often, but we have a work obligation that's going to prevent us from having Lockpot on Tuesday. We'll be back 1 week from today with another high quality episode. So on Tuesday when we're not here, if you're not, we'll be back on Friday and every Tuesday thereafter. So again, as a reminder, Lockpot is off the air on Tuesday. So.
Come back Friday.
Yeah, we'll see you guys next week.
For
Thanks,
another
Jay.
nothing burger.
Thank you, Jay Vez, for a great nothing burger. Thank you, Jill, for an amazing smelling studio.
Yes. Thank
And
you, Jill.
Our body heat has finally warmed this place up a little bit. Thank you, Kevin, for the Wang, the Wang,
That's
the
it.
Mayor Wang story. I appreciate the Mayor Wang story. Thank you very much. That was her name, right?
Yeah, I agree. Yes.
Thank
I
you,
don't
Kevin,
know
for
what
the
the-
wang.
There's your title.
Mayor Wang story. Thank you. That was a great story. And we appreciate you all for listening to Lockpod. And we'll see you guys in 1 week. And we'll be doing a great job putting together another show. So thanks, everybody. Thanks, Kev. Thanks.